Our heel's for sale. Oh no, we're leaving. We're making money with a heel too.
No, we're not making money with the heel. We just need the money from the hill. Just tell the people our heel is for sale.
Our heel for sale. Someone to buy it. We bought it first.
Yeah, we bought it first.
Yes, and then we're making money for a heel.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have more money. I'm sure how many money we could get a heel.
Yeah.
How many money to buy a heel?
We have it listed at $75,000.
Perfect. Now we have a lot of money. Our heel is the steepest in the world. Mountain is really steep. You know how steep is the mountain? Like this. And our heel is this steep, so steep like that. We are tired. We almost there on the top.
Daddy's back. You see Daddy walking? Daddy's walking back.
Yeah, welcome to our hideaway. It's January 1st, it's New Year's Day. We came here to get some firewood for our house. We have stacks of it all over around here from when I've been cutting down stuff and clearing our trail. So follow us and and look at our past videos. You'll better see what we've done to the place. We've been calling it, like on YouTube and Facebook, we've been calling the Hideaway, but really we really call it the Three Lions Hideaway because we're all born in August. We're all Leos, so it's three lions. It kind of fits, you know. So yeah, so we just came here to get some firewood for the house today. They're expecting some kind of winter storm to pass through within the next week or so. So I just want to kind of be a little bit more prepared and have some firewood at the house in case we have some deep snow or power goes out or whatever. We'll probably get like a couple bundles worth of firewood. I don't know, it might not last that long, but at least I have another source. I could always come back here if needed. If there's no power, but I don't know. It is a long drive. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. We'll fill up the back of our Suburban. Came here to take there's some family pictures. You know, this is a beautiful place, especially during the fall and winter with all the leaves. And also to kind of clear out the trail and our little camp area. We do have this place for sale. So we wanted to make sure that whoever comes on here, if they want to come all the way to the back of the property, that the trail was clear and they're not trying to step in holes and. Huh? This is the back of the property.
We can't go there.
It's right here. We're at the back. We're 1,000 feet from the road, buddy. So that way they don't step in holes that they don't see or twist their ankles on rocks and stuff. So makes it a little bit safer for whoever comes over here. I'm like my real estate agent. He's like, I don't know, like a bushman. I've seen him. He's older than me by probably about 15 years, and I've seen him climb up and over this hill a lot quicker than what I ever could. Yeah. So this truly is a hideaway. From this point, you can't see any of the neighbors. From the road, the hill goes up 100 feet to the top of the hill, and we're probably about 3/4 of the way towards the bottom. So this is about 60 feet lower than the top of the hill. And then the behind us is owned by a paper company. This is a hideaway. If you ever said it was one. So it's very secluded. We like it. Very little noise except for a Braden and some of the neighbors' dogs that bark for no reason. We have a neighbor over here They seem nice. The neighbor over here we've never met, but I know they've worked on their cabin a little bit. A few months ago when we came, they were working on it. So yeah, this is our hideaway. Our Three Lions hideaway. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on, let me go check the camera real quick. God dang it.
Right here.
That could be a blooper.
What's a blooper?
So we are the Three Lions. This is Brayden, the lion cub. We got Grace, the mama lion, and then me, Neil, the daddy lion. So this is the Three Lions, and this is our hideaway. So this really is a hideaway. It's 10 acres. Right now we're at the top of the hill. We're 100 feet above street level, and our campsite in the back is 60 feet below, about 60 feet below us. But yeah, this is our top camp, if you want to call it that. We made a little fire ring. We were burning some wood right here. It was fairly nice. I like it up here because you're not going up and over. You're just going up and then back down. So this was a nice area. If we were to put a house, it would be definitely up here. There's a fairly large flat-ish area right here. So this is where we put something for sure. Maybe a little bit further back, or maybe further that way, that we could have a nice basement facing the road. And then we're gonna try to build a tree house in the back, but since I don't know. I just climbed up the hill pulling this wagon full of firewood, so. Okay, so this is what it looks like the next morning. It looks to be fairly clear. Squirrels are playing, birds are flying. You can see which houses have kids because the snow's all messed up in their yard. Which houses don't have kids because their snow's perfectly fine. People were doing donuts in the parking lot across the street yesterday. Yeah, but this is all that's left of our snow. Should be around for a few more days, I would think. And yeah, but like every time there's a snow year, or a year where it snows like this, I always do very well financially. So yeah, so this year, finally the streak broke. For a year, about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, I've been looking for a job. Finally have a new job. I start on the 21st. And then we finally sold our property. We listed it in October, and we finally sold, and we made a decent profit on it. So that's always good. Yeah, we just wanted to document and remember today. What's today? The 11th? January 11th? Yeah. 2025. Yeah, so for the few of you that have followed us as we had fun on our hideaway, cleaning, kind of making trails and kind of like having day camp over there. Yeah, it's gonna have a new owner. I don't know if they're gonna do any videos or not of what they plan. Most of the people over there are kind of fairly private. I would consider that like mostly off-grid property. You know, you can still get like utilities and stuff, but because you can go hide out in the back and no one will ever see you. Yeah, you could. I think whoever buys it, they have a nice piece of property, and I just wish I could have kept it. Just not in the cards for us. It sold pretty quick. We listed it on October 10th of 2024. And it sold, like we received the contract on January 10th, 2025. So that's November, so 3 months, and it pretty much sold. So we're just waiting on get it for the lawyers and everything to set up the closing date. I didn't sign the contract until yesterday because it was sent over to my real estate agent like late at night. So on Friday, so he didn't send it to me until Saturday. So yeah, Watch all the stuff lift off. Woohoo! Nice.
Why don't I call it shelf floor?
Because that's where it laid there. Stay out of my lane. Yeah, so just follow us for 2025. There's a lot of changes coming. I guess maybe a lot of changes. So the Hideaway sold. I have a job now. After a year and a half of searching, I'll give some updates on that. Maybe some stats of how hard it was to find a job. What else we got going on? I don't know. We'll just see. You know, the job's very different than what I had before. Before I was a manufacturing engineer for Google. I worked there for 18 years. Started off as a data center technician. Made it to manufacturing engineer. Which is kind of neat. I think the last 11 years of Google was I was a manufacturing engineer. This new job, I'm a mechanic for a laundry service. They pick up laundry, like sheets and towels and stuff like that from hotels. They bring it to their facility. They wash it and dry it, fold it, and ship it back to the hotels. And I got to see some of their equipment, and I would have never thought that it was this automated at that large. But I mean, they serve. I forget how many hotels they service in Atlanta, but it was a lot. It was they do it by room. Is how they kind of figure out how much they have. I think they said they had like, I forget how many rooms. It was like tens of thousands of rooms that they service. So pretty neat. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be neat. It's definitely gonna be a learning experience. When I was with Google, I was kind of overseeing some of the manufacturing lines, depending on what server product they were building. But I wasn't too much included on any kind of like conveyor systems and automation, stuff like that. I was like told about it, and then they would just do it. But yeah, so this is going to be maintaining that kind of equipment, maintaining the conveyors, maintaining automation, sensors, and other stuff. So I think it's going to be kind of neat. Maintaining big hydraulic and pneumatic systems, like industrial grade stuff. So I think it's going to be a real neat experience. Can't wait to start. I'm supposedly starting the job on the 21st, and then the closing for the property is supposed to be on the 23rd. So it's like we're gonna have a great end of the month for sure. But yeah, so look at the car, it's still covered in snow. Oh, it flew off.
Yeah, that funny one.
Yeah, I don't really see any ice on the road. I guess the road was blown dry by the wind. And so just with so many, ours just left. Yeah, I think people are on the road now. They're trusting the road, that it's not frozen or anything. But we'll see once we get towards our hideaway to see if there's any ice on the road or anything. I don't think there will be. Water froze in the bottle. Oh yeah, nice cold water. And if you've been following us door dashing, don't worry, we're not going to stop. We're going to continue, like when I have time off. weeks that before I start, we're going to continue, and but now it's going to be more of a hobby, just to, I don't know, buy us like, oh, hey, we want to go eat out. It's going to be about $40. Let's go earn $40 on DoorDash. That way, it's kind of like free, sort of, minus gas expenses, you know. So might have to get $50 to have a $40 meal at nice restaurants. Yeah, that's our plan. I might build something for like the trunk on our Jetta, or maybe for in here to kind of hold things still, because like things like to move around, especially like drinks. I hate the drink cups at Zaxby's. They're so thin, and it feels like they're gonna break. Whoa! Big chunk flew off. So yeah, I'll probably build some stuff. Because the other thing I don't like is the smell of food in here. There's some foods that smell kind of bad. Like to me, Little Caesar's pizza. This smells horrible while you're transporting it. I don't know. Plus, I don't know. We always got stomach issues every time we ate it, so we just don't care for it. But yeah, pizza doesn't smell too good, no matter where you get it from. Little Caesars is just really bad. Wings, just depending on what flavor they get, you know, they don't like. It makes me hungry, so I don't like smelling it. Just pretty much every food. I don't want to smell it while I'm delivering it. So this thing doesn't have a trunk, so when the air conditioning is on, either heat or cold or cooling, we smell it. So I don't want to smell that in here. In the Jetta, we can put it in the trunk, which helps a lot. So might build something just to kind of hold things still in the trunk of that car. And this is just going to be a hobby. Might ride in the Jetta more often than this. Yeah, because like this, it's a lot more robust. It doesn't seem like it's gonna start to fail if I keep driving it every day doing that kind of work. But the Jetta, like if I try to do that every day, it ain't gonna last. I think even got a comment from another video saying that the Jetta the Volkswagen transmissions aren't too great, and I kind of have to agree with that. I remember being in a Volkswagen dealership one time, getting oil changed, and somebody was complaining that the car was only 5 years old and they had to pay to replace the transmission because it was out of warranty. You want to go skiing? No, I'm just got a hill right there. They also probably plowed the interstate too. I don't think they just left it. I think they probably plowed it to get rid of the snow. But in all, like I'm really happy to start 2025. It's already starting off to be fairly good. So I just want to make sure that it continues to be good. So wifey, she's been bugging me for 6 years to see like a decent snowfall, and so finally she got to see it this year. Like what's that, 6.5 years almost that she's been here. And Braden's the right age to play in the snow. He stayed out almost all day. It was almost dark playing in the snow. So he, but like, oh wow, more fun off. So yeah, like yesterday and today, it's actually got more ice now than snow. It's not soft and fluffy. It's kind of hard and crunchy. So you can still play in it, but I don't think it'll be as fun. fun day. Yeah. Mustang convertible carrying some snow in the back. So this new job that I have, the last job I had, AI could probably easily take it over. I don't think there's much of a need for a human for the job that I had. So that is what it is. But this new job, AI can't do physical work, and that's one thing I like about it. You know, there's no way for AI to take over this job. There's no way for somebody to say, hey, your job is no longer needed. You know, like what they did with my last one. So, yeah, it's future-proofing my future. It's the view that we get on the ride over here. Don't really see any snow accumulation right now. But it's on top of anything. I guess it all melted off. Slow down, going downhill. It's a little bit on the side of the road, but not hardly anything right now. We're in Cedar Town. We're on our way to our hideaway. Much longer to get there, but there's snow on the side of the road still, but like if you look over there in the middle of the field, there's nothing. So just snow in the shade, I guess. Shady spots. We'll wait to see what our property looks like when we get there. So weird. Had like 1,000 feet of like no snow. Yeah, only look, ours is full of snow. I'm just gonna park right here. See, our hill is full of snow.
Let's see how deep is the snow.
Okay, let's go.
Daddy, let's see how deep over there.
Huh?
Let's see how deep over there. Let's see the faster.
Come on, Brayden, let's go.
Looks like somebody fixed it.
Yeah.
What is that?
What?
I hear something come from the wagon.
It's water.
Oh, the pig?
Yeah.
That's just,
Some metal.
huh? Yeah, it's the metal. It got hot. Look, hey, look, you're stepping on ice. Back up. Look, the ice is coming from the ground. Yep, we're saying bye-bye to our 10 acres. Look, the tracks. Come on. See the tracks and the holes? Something walked right there. Stop. I don't know if that's dog or if that's a deer or something.
Maybe it's a bear.
That ain't, no, a bear would have a big claw. I don't think it's a deer. So something kicked a rock right from right here.
What?
Little bunny rabbit. Popping? Is it Peter Cottontail? Popping down a bunny
It's
tree?
break time. Because there's a long way down here. This is a break walk. We can break right there.
Kind of see where my you see where my trail kind of remains without snow. So I had already started this, trying to start a deck back here. I have the treehouse, like the Pete Nelson treehouse tabs already in the in two of the trees. There's a white oak and a hickory. A white oak and a hickory that I have some tabs in, and then I have these posts on this side that I was gonna make like about a 10 by 12 foot deck up there, about 10 foot high off the ground. And but just the logistics of getting all the material back here. We're about 1,000 feet from the road. So the logistics is we're 1,000 feet from the road. It's about 100 foot elevation change from the road to the top of the hill, and then another about 60 foot down to where we are now. And carrying it out, I have to carry it one by one. Even with the cart, it will still be pretty heavy. I will carry more than one, but just the strain of doing it. So just the logistics of it, I really needed something motorized, and we just didn't have that in the budget right now. But this is a gift for the new owners. They have tabs in the trees already. I set them in there, and so yeah, they're good. They just have to figure out what I was designing and try to replicate it. Got a lot of this area cleaned up. You know, I probably cleaned up close to half an acre of land, like to get rid of all the little saplings and just keep it kind of clear of leaves to where we're not stepping on things that might bite you, and to keep stuff that would hide in this away from us. So like if there was any kind of predator here, they wouldn't be able to hide in the leaves right next to us. That they're at least 40 feet away for the most part. Yeah, I just wish I kind of could have kept this, but it just wasn't. We weren't able to do this financially right now. I didn't plan on it being this way. You know, I didn't realize the job market sucked that bad for people like me. Like even looking at LinkedIn on other ex-Googlers that were laid off at the same time as me, they're just now finding jobs. And some of them are in the their respective field, whatever they were doing, like technical writing or management, engineering management, stuff like that. I'm just, you know, I got one in something kind of related, but not really. But yeah, it just took too long to find another job, and I have to give this up. Kind of sucks. It's okay. We can find another one. In fact, there's another one that's nearby that I would like to purchase one day if possible. It would give us a better business opportunity. And I think it would be, because I'm surprised no one else has done this. It's a perfect piece of property for it. It'll be similar to what I want to do over here. Like, just to tell you, like, what I want to do is I want to kind of set up a bed and breakfast over here, set up a tree house over here, and so we're less than a 2-minute drive from the end of the Silver Comet, like where the Silver Comet and the Chief Legita, I don't know, whatever trail from Alabama meet. We're like about 2-minute drive from there. And so the idea was that we would set up a bed and breakfast catered towards the cyclists and runners or whoever that made it the 61 miles from the start of the Silver Comet Trail to here.
What are the logs over there?
That's for our neighbors. Yeah, so it was to set up a bed and breakfast for people that made it to the end of the Silver Comet Trail. If they didn't feel like going home, I would have like a full shop for fixing bikes or whatever, so that they can fix anything or just tune it up real quick. But the other piece of property, it's on the Silver Comet Trail, and it'll be perfect because instead of having to travel 2 minutes, they're right there. The property is kind of goes over the Alabama state line probably by about 20 feet or so. So it's the perfect piece of property for what I really wanted to do. Yeah, so that's our plan. We're gonna hope for the best. Maybe we could get that other piece of property one day if it doesn't sell, and set up over there instead. This would have been nice too. I like the hill. I like the quietness of over here. I like the privacy. Like right now, I can't see my neighbors. They can't see me. And I have all this forest right here that I can do what I want in. Whereas, like if with that property with this on the Silver Comet Trail, I can do a lot of stuff with it, but there are some things I wouldn't be able to do. And it's not as secluded as what this is. So, all right, let's go. Yeah, we like the property, and we hope the new buyers, the new owners, just have a good time here and kind of try to get it set up the way I would have set up. But I mean, it's theirs. But you know, they can do whatever they want. I can't tell them what to do on it. So, oh well, let's go. Yeah, so we came here just to enjoy the snow, just to see what was left of it. And there's still a good bit left. But I don't think it snowed as much over here as it did at our house. So, and just I don't know, say goodbye to the property. This is gonna be the last time we come here.
That's the last time.
Coming out from the ground.
You don't have no grip, Daddy.
I have grip. I just don't have balance like you.
You can't ride on a two-wheeler.
I can ride on a two-wheeler really good.
Yes,
Because the bike balances itself. I don't. There's still snow in the trees. It's just dropping off. See? Today's closing day on our property in Cedartown. So finally selling it, getting some money from it. The wife is kind of sad. She can't go because they changed the time. Originally it was going to be at 10 a.m. and now it's going to be at 1 p.m. So she needs to stay here so she could go pick up Brayden at school later. But yeah, so I'm going to go do the closing and sign it away and then head straight to work. So that's, yeah, a lot of driving today. Yeah, so today is just, for me it's kind of sad because I wanted that property. I wanted to keep it, but you know, can't keep everything in life. But this year's it's started off good. You know, we got a contract on the property, got a new job, and so today I'm taking off a couple hours from work to go do the closing, but it's going to be worth it. So it's going to make our life a lot easier and everything. So yeah, it'll be today's what's the day? The 23rd, January 23rd, 2025. Not 2024. I remember that the year changed. The buyers from Florida, that's why they changed the time of the closing, because they couldn't make it here by 10 a.m. So, unless if they like booked a hotel or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna have so like the property next door to us is owned by somebody in Florida too. So yeah, so I guess all the Floridians are moving away from Florida. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I have this property to sell. You know, I think it sold pretty quickly. It only took about 3 months to sell, whereas I would think most property like that would take a lot longer to sell. So I guess we had something special. And then like all the other equipment that I have, you know, I'm probably gonna list it on Marketplace to sell it. There's no use in holding it because we really don't need it. I'll probably just keep like the backpack blower because we can use that here in our yard, and it makes a big difference. Like when I cut grass during the summer when it's a little bit too late and it's so tall, I can blow it around the yard and get rid of it pretty quickly. Whereas like if I had the rake, it takes hours with a rake for our yard, and then it's just so tiring. So I'll keep the backpack blower. But the rest of it I'm gonna sell, like the chainsaws and probably that combi system. There's really no use for it anymore. It still runs good. It's probably still under warranty right now, or has a little bit of warranty left. So yeah, it's so that's the good part, you know. That help clean out our garage. Guys, I have so much stuff in the garage. Like when Grace moved here and we started doing the bedrooms upstairs, everything kind of went to like in my office upstairs or in the garage, and it is piled up, you know, very high. So I need to get rid of a lot of that stuff and just sell it off or whatever. And because like I have double and triple of pretty much everything that I need, so it'd be good to get it all gone and cleared up and to where we can use that space for something creative. Yeah, and I'm hoping in the near future we're about to buy another piece of property like that. Maybe this time a little bit more flat. This one was a little bit too. It was too big of a hill, too steep. I think the front of that hill was, I think it was like it was an average of a 28% grade, which is insanely steep. Especially when you're lugging 100 pounds in a cart, you know, it's pretty tough to get it up that hill.